I want to talk about this comment for a second because whenever people talk about the rising cost of childcare, the number one solution that is presented to them is that it would be cheaper for one parent to stay at home. And when people say this, oftentimes they're talking about the mom because the assumption is that if we can't afford childcare, mom is going to stay at home. But here's the thing, short term, it might make sense, right? It might on paper be cheaper for somebody to stay at home with the kids, but long term, it has a huge financial impact. When women leave the workforce, even for a short period of time, it impacts not only their lifetime earnings, but their retirement savings, social security, their benefits, but also their career opportunities. Trying to re-enter the workforce later, say when your kids are 5 and in kindergarten, is actually incredibly difficult. Unfortunately, employers don't like a career gap that is 1 to 5 years long. And that's the reality of the situation. And that's if you have one child. And so oftentimes women are sold this lie that all you have to do is stay home while they're little, you'll save all this money, and then you can come back. And it's not a big deal. The career that you've worked for will still be here. But the reality is, employers don't want to hire people who've been out of the workforce for 5 years. When they do, they don't pay them as well. They don't have the same title, and they have to work harder to get where they were. Their lifetime earnings are impacted. Their retirement is impacted. And it puts women in a position where there's a lot of financial risk and a lot of financial insecurity simply because they had children. So while this is a solution, I don't think it's the correct solution. We need to fund childcare in this country because it is infrastructure, because it's important and it's good for kids and it's good for families.